Until you would push it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it still morning at this point?
Welcome.
We've been yakking a lot.
Welcome
Hi,
to
everyone.
The Skein Scoop Podcast. I'm Justine.
I'm Lori.
This is episode 68, and it is Monday, June 2nd.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Do you know that when Sam started high school, Sam's my daughter, and this is a long time ago, when she started high school, I can remember her talking about high-fiving her friends, that she had this one friend that she high-fived, and at a specific time every day when they were like between classes and they would pass each other, they would always just give each other a high five.
Owen and I have a high five. We have my nephew Owen, we have a special high five.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we look really special when we're doing it too, because we're not that coordinated. We're like, ooh. But he's so cute. Anyway, this is a yarn podcast.
Not a high-fiving podcast?
No.
All right.
Lori and I were both like, oh man, don't have that much to share. What are we gonna do? And now all of a sudden our list of things to discuss is pretty crazy. So buckle up.
But you know what? Sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about like getting our groove back. We're gonna talk about that in a minute or in a little while.
Which we're still doing. We're still getting our groove back.
Well, we have to get it back.
Well,
life has been bananas.
It's been 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks, right?
2.5.
Oh,
yeah, because we podcasted on a Wednesday.
All right.
But that's okay.
But still, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're so close to being 2 weeks. Yeah, life has been really a lot. I want to say thank you to all the people who left really kind comments about our mental health and
our physical health.
Yeah, it was so. My back feels great today. How does your back feel?
My back also feels really good. Thank you very much.
I know, I'm so glad.
Thank you for the prayers. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up. And I meant to write it.
Oh my God, Lori just keeps writing things down on the paper.
And I also am having issues.
Heartburn. I've got water in my ear.
How do you have water in your ear? From the shower?
Yeah, I guess.
Because you don't swim on a regular basis.
I don't swim. If
you know how to swim.
If you saw my pool.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You do have a pool.
It's disgusting right now because we have to get a new liner. Hello, money.
Oh.
A whole new liner. It is nasty. Ben thinks there's a turtle in the pool. It's a squirrel.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, there he is.
Oh. He can't tell that it's a squirrel?
Oh, it's been
and
there.
And not a turtle?
It's been there for a long time.
That's nasty. It's nasty. Does he know it's dead?
I think he thinks that the turtle is alive.
Oof. Might want to scoop that out.
Oh, I'm not touching that. Are you kidding me?
No, we know who will be scooping that out and hopefully not touching it.
Eric, the pool guy.
Oh, okay.
Not Michael.
I was thinking Michael.
No.
Oh,
anyway,
my goodness.
We're all over the place.
You know what? It's okay. You
were going to say something about prayers.
Yes, I was going to say that I meant to write down how grateful I am for this community.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we talk about it sometimes, but you know what? It always needs to be talked about. I was here on Saturday with Meg. We, both working, and this is a time when things can be a little slow. So I think some people think that it's super slow during the summer, which is actually, because we're up north and it's warm, and that didn't make sense, right? We're up north, but it's warm.
In New England,
just it's warm. It's warm, and the beaches and nobody's knitting, but that is not true.
No.
But with the end of school, I think May, graduations and everything.
It's a busy month.
But Saturday was so busy.
Oh, good.
Like it started off quiet as Fridays and Saturdays do. But, this table was full, and I had to leave at 2:00 for my nephew's graduation party, which was awesome. We had such a good time. But I didn't want to leave. And that's what I was thinking. And so, when I got out into the parking lot, I texted Meg, and I was like, can you just take a picture of the table? Mm. And I meant to post it, but of course I didn't.
Well, we can post it.
Yeah. I mean, we take a lot of pictures of the table, but I love it. And I'm not talking just about our local community, all of it. Just the the community that we have as a result of this podcast, our Instagram, our Facebook.
Yeah.
Just all of it. I just was once again reminded that this is this is my happy place.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky. We're lucky.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So
it definitely felt like a lot of support and a lot of love.
Yeah.
Things are still kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And so my knitting has been significantly decreased, but I'm also starting to I had a funny conversation with your daughter about cell phones. Alex and I were having a conversation about phones.
Oh, do tell.
I feel like I'm too much on my phone. Scrolling or
The same. I feel the same.
I feel like I'm constantly I gotta check and see what it says,
Yeah,
and I just need to put it away.
Yeah.
And Alex and I were just talking about how we're just too much on our phones and we've got to, just want to put it down. And so a couple of times this past week, I actually brought my phone upstairs to my room and put it on the charger. And then I went back downstairs and knit for a while. And that was good because it's so distracting.
It is.
So but it's crazy how often you reach for it. And I have to be a better example for my child who is addicted to his phone. And when we take it away, it's like he's a different child.
In a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, right. We have to set some pretty strict parameters for when he can use it. But we're coming up on summer and he needs to get off of it. He needs to go out and do something. But I don't know.
Yeah, take it away. Not in a mean way, but just be I would sit down and I might sit down with all of them, not just him.
Yeah.
And be this is what we're doing this summer. This
is our first summer. Okay, first of all, my baby is graduating preschool in 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, I don't have to pay for preschool anymore.
Windfall!
Win! But the
you won the lottery.
It's bananas.
That's going to be us when Alex graduates from college.
Just insane. But Charlotte has never been home for the summer, so she doesn't even have a full concept of what summer vacation is.
Wait,
she's gonna be home with me and the boys
this summer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because
there's no camp.
We didn't love the camp.
Oh, okay.
So we're not doing the camp. So she's gonna be home. I mean, she'll have play dates and stuff. We'll figure stuff out. And
are you gonna be here at all over the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have a daughter with me sometimes.
Oh, well, I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah. Ben has some camps. Harrison's going away to Mimi camp for a bit.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah. So it's just crazy.
What's she gonna is she gonna do that with all of them?
Ben is very upset.
I bet.
Yeah.
How? Yeah. What do you? But he's going to camp,
so
right?
So Harrison is going to a camp, and I'm so excited because when they're at that camp, no electronics, it's outside.
I'm telling you,
all
that's
day
what I
long.
loved about camp.
It's the best. It is the best. Actually, one of Harrison's friends, Sam.
I knew you were going to say Sam.
Because he went to his Jewish camp, and he said that it's one of his favorite things. He goes, "You get so fit."
Oh, I love that. That's hysterical.
He's like, "You get so fit, and you can't be on your phone." He's like, "There's no electronics." He's like, "It is just you really get a detox." The kid he is amazing, but his little the way he sees the world is so cute. Oh my god,
he sounds adorable.
He's really upset because he's a Knicks fan, and obviously the Knicks lost.
Oh, I don't have any problem with the Knicks losing.
I didn't either, but I feel bad for Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, he is just something else, that kid. Oh my god, you get real fit, Mrs. McKechnie. I'm like, oh okay.
He sounds so cute. Yeah, Jewish camp, it's good.
Yeah, man, I could get on board.
It's good. Any camp doesn't have to be Jewish camp. That's just what I know.
Yeah.
So I mean, ironically,
did you go to Jewish camp?
I did not go to Jewish camp. Oh. Which actually, did I? No, I'm just a Jewish child, so that meant that I was going to camp. So Jewish parents, they don't really care what kind of camp you go to, just as long as you go to camp.
Well, I think that's great.
Yeah. So when we moved here, when I was 3.
Okay.
I was born in Long Island, and Long Island, New York, for those who don't know. And, so my whole family is from New York. And I was going to camp from the time I was 3, like not preschool camp, real camp, not sleepover camp, but camp. Kent County Y.
Oh,
yeah.
I love.
So you could say I went to Christian camp.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Bible camp, but I went to Y camps for most of my life.
I went to Y camps too.
Yeah. So, Rhode Island, well, there actually is a Jewish sleepover camp in Rhode Island. One.
Which camp is that?
Camp Jory.
Oh, that's okay.
Camp Jory. Which I think Jory is an acronym for Jewish Orphanage of Rhode Island. So, wow. Because I think that's what it used to be, but then it evolved into a camp. And my husband went to Jory, and my sister and Sam actually went to Jory, and Kevin got kicked out of Jory.
Oh,
yeah, that's a whole story.
That sounds like it. I can't wait to ask him.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm not gonna say what he did because, I don't want the people to think less of him.
Oh, okay.
But I do stand. I believe he did the right thing.
He was rehabilitated and able to go back, or never?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
You're done.
No, not rehabilitated.
I went to sleepaway camp.
You did?
I did, just for a
Girl Scout camp?
No, horse camp at Camp Canonicus, which is a Christian camp.
Yeah,
my
which
sister,
is right around the corner from my house.
I know, and I have some of my fondest memories at that camp.
Camp is awesome.
Yeah,
doesn't matter
camp.
what it is.
And also, I went with my sister and our friends from church, and my best friend Cindy and I. We didn't want to scoop the manure at horse camp, so I faked an asthma attack, and Cindy and I got to go hang out in the nurse's room and watch General Hospital.
Not surprised by this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I am highly allergic to hay, just so you know. But I did not have an asthma attack.
That's so, oh my gosh.
Anyway,
oh man.
guess
I
what?
could go on and on. About camp. We went way off topic.
I don't even know how we got there. Charlotte.
Oh, no, I know how.
That's okay.
I know, because you said you had you said you had a conversation about unplugging with my daughter.
That's right.
Which is, again, just to reiterate, very necessary. And I like your, I'm gonna take a page from your book, and I'm gonna do that, because I don't get nearly as much knitting done because my stupid phone is next to me.
I know. Yep.
So,
but then if you had your watch on, I could text you and say, "What are you doing?" I'm playing dumb games.
No, I actually take my watch off as soon as I get home.
I'm playing dumb games on my phone. I'm playing games on my phone. I got a new
I'm
watch
shopping.
Band.
Oh.
It has a magnet.
Oh, did you get it from Amazon?
I sure did.
Yeah, that's
I
a
love
place
it.
to get. I've had the same band for a long time.
Got a bougie band.
Listen.
All right. Happy Pride Month.
Yes. Happy Pride Month.
It's June 2nd.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
We love it.
We love it.
We're celebrating it. We're all about pride.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking about going to the parade. The only pride
Have you ever
parade.
been to a pride parade?
Unknowingly, I was at a pride parade when I was 15. I was in New York City at my aunt and uncle's wedding, and it was the day of the pride parade.
That's awesome.
So it was awesome.
And
because it was my aunt and uncle's wedding, I can still remember what I was wearing. Yeah.
I've never been, but my brother-in-law and his husband David, they've been taking their daughters to the pride. Yeah. There's a pride parade.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they go to the one in New York City anymore.
They probably go to a more local one.
Yeah, a local one, but
right. But I've never been to the Providence one. Have you been to the Providence one?
No, I've never been.
Meg was saying that she was going, and I was like,
when is it?
Oh, maybe I'm gonna go. So here's the thing: why I've never been is because I am just generally not a parade person. I don't love parades.
Wow, I love
a
parade.
Sorry.
Parades for me are very
nostalgic.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Parades are a lot of work for me. because parades are what I would used to do with all the kids in band, and we would march in parades all the time.
Yeah.
And
wow.
for me, like, it's
You would march in parades?
Yeah, of course. My middle school band, yeah. We marched in the Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Pride of Somerset Day parades every single year.
That, I would imagine, is a ton of work.
It is a ton of work.
Holy moly.
Especially since I taught middle school band. So to get middle schoolers.
Did they have uniforms?
We would always do a t-shirt competition.
Okay.
Where the kids would design the logo for the t-shirts, and then we would vote on the favorite, and the tech teacher pressed all the t-shirts for the kids.
I love that.
And
that's what we should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
We have Annie's press. Annie.
And all the t-shirts.
And all the t-shirts. And it's really just the, we gotta figure out the
logo.
No.
The
how to do it. How to do it on the computer. That's
you gotta tell your husband. He knows how to do it. I know.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a lot going on.
Well.
He got a new job, which he's super happy about.
We're coming up on our 4-year Skein Yarn Shopiversary.
Yes.
June 12th.
June 12th.
4 years.
Can you believe it?
When I think
And it's almost 4 years for our podiversary, right?
Yeah, we started really closely, I think a month after we opened the shop.
Yep.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it sometimes.
It's the fastest 4 years of my life.
Yeah, I mean, think about it.
Partially because I'm, I'm getting old.
Oh my God.
And things just go whoosh.
What is the number one thing you remember about
opening day?
No. What? About when we were like getting the store ready. Like before the shop opened. Like what is like the number one thing? You want me to go first? I can tell you my thing.
No, I think you're gonna take mine.
I'm not.
Okay, go.
So Lori has a friend, Jamie, who helped with designing all the things, right?
Yes.
So Jamie,
she's awesome. She's an interior designer.
And she's lovely. And so Jamie and Lori were working on all the things and coming up with all the colors and coming up with all the things that we were going to do. But it was really getting to the closeness of opening day.
Yeah.
And there was no freaking yarn in the whole store. And I was like, when are we going to stop talking about the colors of shit? And when are we going to put the yarn in the cubbies? It was killing me. I was literally like
having an anxiety attack.
Oh my God. I'm like, okay, this is really great. Like, let's talk about we can move it this way or we can move it this way. And let's get balls.
Yeah. Right. How are we going to arrange the cubbies?
I was like, put the yarn in it. Put the yarn in the cubbies. Let's just put the yarn in the cubbies.
Wait, are you sure it wasn't because...
Mm-hmm.
What? Do you know what I'm going to say?
Whatever you're going to say.
It's not because of that?
No.
It's because what? It's because we were taking too long to decide things?
Yes. Which is right on par. It is.
That is a thing with me.
It's a thing.
For sure. Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah. Not great at making... sometimes I'm good at making decisions.
We would stand here and be like, well...
Yeah, I do remember that day.
Which side of the store do you think we should put this yarn on? And Jamie was like, I think we should separate them. And I was like, Jamie, shut up. You don't know about the yarn. You've got to stop.
Yes.
Oh my God. She's like, let's bring in some trees. I was like,
oh, yeah.
Boxes
yeah, talk about yarn. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing, though. When we first opened, there wasn't nearly as much merchandise as, there was probably, what do you think? A third of what we have now?
I
was
looking at pictures and
it was so bare.
The cubbies behind, if you look at the first episode of the podcast, right? The cubby that's right behind us has like 1 or 2 colors per cube of vintage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so funny.
Now we don't know where we're going to put things, which is great. I love it.
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah. What was your thing that you were going to say that you remember?
I forgot.
Oh,
I was going to say I remember us going to breakfast at Dante's.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I feel like I remember like our first conversation about me opening.
Oh, before this was even a plan. You hadn't started.
Yeah, correct. I hadn't done anything.
No.
Yeah,
I was still working.
When it was in the planning.
I was pregnant with Charlotte.
That's right.
I was still working, and she was like, okay, I'm going to own a yarn store. And you're going to work for me. And I was like, okay, sure.
I don't think that's how it went. I think it went the other way.
You told me that you said.
Yes, I told you what I was planning.
And you said, and you're going to work for me. 1,000%.
Did I?
Yes. I inserted myself into every single thing once you got going. You didn't even stand a chance.
That's true. All right, maybe that's the way it went. I mean, we know that my, sorry, I'm trying to cross my legs, but my feet are up. So they're stuck in the table.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 4 years. Do you remember opening the yarn in the back over there with Charlotte when she was a baby?
Yes, I do.
That was our very first unboxing.
Barocco, right? It was Barocco.
It was a bunch of Barocco and stacks and stacks of boxes in there. And we undid it, and you were recording me opening stuff. Yes. And Charlotte was like a little tiny babe.
Oh my God, she was so little.
She was so little. Now she's going to kindergarten.
That is crazy. She's 5. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable. And I can have a whole conversation with her. Remember when she didn't really like me?
Oh my God, she's obsessed with you.
I know, can't believe it.
It's crazy. 4 years.
So yeah, so we have a lot of memories now. And a lot has happened. And a lot of great things and some not so great things and because of life and...
But I think that the support and the community and like the people that we've met through this like has been just
incredible.
We're so lucky.
Yeah,
so lucky. The shop could have been just a little tiny thing that was just for local people and just this little community, and that would have been great too. But the fact that like we have a reach further out and that like people call because they watch the podcast or people shop online because of the podcast or just people sending us Instagram messages and whatever it is. I mean,
that's the good
reach
part.
Is so cool.
The good part of social media. That's where social media is just so great. Where we were like, "Hi, Kath, who's in Australia," and you know, all the different people. Like
But even I mean, it's just we're so lucky. We're so lucky. So congratulations, happy anniversary.
Congratulations to you. It's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. We're going to do a giveaway.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to do a giveaway.
Because we haven't done one in a while.
We're going to do 2 giveaways. So here's how you can enter the giveaway.
Take it away.
I'm going to make a post on Instagram. And if you leave a comment there, I will pull for a prize from that post. And also if you leave a comment below in this YouTube video. So if you don't have Instagram, you can still enter to win through YouTube. If you obviously if you have YouTube, you're watching us.
Yeah.
But the Instagram post, you can get another chance to win. Yep. And if you share about the podcast on your own social media, that's an extra entry to win. So just share, like, comment everywhere you see it, and then next time we will have some winners and some awesome gifts to give away.
Yes.
We really are so grateful for the community, as we've said, but it can't be said enough, really. So
no, that's true. It cannot be said enough, and
we're just gonna give stuff away because that will make us happy, and hopefully
I love doing giveaways.
Me too. Yeah. All right. The Yarn Room Shenanigan girls are girls, Laura and Gail. If you're not familiar with their podcast, it's on YouTube, Yarn Room Shenanigans, and they've been doing so good.
They're crushing it.
They've gotten, I actually really loved the tutorial that they were talking about. Well, Gail did a tutorial about
that's what I was
fixing cables, but they also did like a quick little like thing about hooking. Mm-hmm. It was so interesting because I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure I'd want to be a rug hooker, but I thought it was really fascinating. And man, Paul is just so cute. Gail's husband, he is just so adorable. He's like a little director. I texted Gail. I was like, you better give Paul some credits.
I have to say, I don't mean this in any kind of way.
Uh-oh.
But no. I just, like, if you would have ever told me that Paul would be on the podcast with them.
Well, he's not really, but he makes
I wouldn't
their
have believed
cocktails.
it.
Oh my God, I just love him.
He's so funny.
Retirement.
Yeah,
He's
who
like
knew?
A whole new man.
Who knew?
I walked in one time to Gail's house and he's like playing piano. I'm like, oh, look at you, Paul. He's like,
a man of many talents.
Totally. So their podcast is on YouTube, The Yarn Room Shenanigans. It's posted down below. But you're going to do a discount code with them.
I am going to give a discount code to Laura and Gail. So you can head on over there and use it. You have to go and see how much it's for.
Awesome.
And it's not live yet. But
next time
they'll announce it on their podcast. I don't know. It just came to me. I'm super excited about it.
I know. I'm happy for them.
So,
all right. Let's talk about some knitting. And in full transparency, we don't have a lot. But we're going to show you a ton We're going to show you a ton of ideas that we have because we've got to get some help to get our groove back. Okay.
Yes.
We've got to get it back.
Oh, I did get notification that my Row 1 subscription is on its way. Did you get it already?
Mine hasn't come yet, but I got that notification as well.
I know. I was very excited.
If you don't know, Row 1 is a mini Skein subscription service, and I have wanted it for years and years, and then Lori got it, and then I was like, oh.
Well, because I'm bad
why.
About scraps.
Yeah.
When I say bad, I don't mean that I throw them away. I don't. But they're not organized at all.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I don't need a scrap for the rest of, I don't need it at all. But I had to have it.
Yeah. And I just want to, I don't know.
I also think
when you mentioned it, I was like, I'm going to do that for a little while.
It's going to be really great because you'll get to see some dyers that you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point.
That is the whole point. And, another thing I'll say is I want to do a scrappy blanket, but I'm not sure that I want to do the jelly roll. Excuse me. I'm not sure that I want to do the jelly roll blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm open to suggestions. Nicole is doing, what the heck is the name of it? I don't know if it was one that Kemper was doing or if Kemper.
Oh, Kemper wrote it. The Coziest Memory?
Yes. Yeah. So I thought maybe about doing that one, but if anybody has other suggestions for scrappy blankets, remember I do not crochet, so I can't do, because if I did, I would
make a granny stripe.
Yeah. Actually, if I could crochet, I would do I like the mini hexagons. That's what I would do. But alas, I gave up finally.
I think I'm giving up on my Battenberg blanket. The little crocheted circle pink things.
Oh, really?
Because I can't do it. When I crochet, I have to hold the yarn in my hand and do it.
The ball of yarn?
I hold the fabric of whatever I'm making in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I can't crochet a little tiny thing and have it flopping in the air. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm not a crocheter. I'm just not.
Well,
I can't do it.
You're not that kind of crocheter.
I can't do it. So I think what I'm going to do is make a sweet shop blanket.
Okay.
With those pinks.
Those are the triangles, right?
Mm-hmm.
By Laura Penrose.
Yeah, I love her.
I do know that.
All right. I did finish something, though.
Show it.
So this is the Lottie cardigan.
It's adorable.
By Carrie Bostic Hogue. I have to put some buttons in. Our friend Meg is having, not Meg that works here, is having twin baby girls. So this is
2 Megan Johns.
2 Megan Johns.
Yes.
This is baby A's sweater. It is knit out of a fingering weight yarn from Yarnable, the Hypnotic Yarn purple, and then the fluffiness of it is Moondrake's Fua Fua. This is a bougie baby sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I did pick out buttons already, but I don't sew buttons on, so someone else has to do that. I don't do buttons. This sweater needs 3 buttons.
I'll do that for you.
I don't do buttons. It's so cute. I think I'm gonna get like a little onesie or something to go underneath.
So cute.
I just think it's adorable.
It
I'll
is
probably
adorable.
knit a little sweater. The babies aren't due for a few weeks still, so I think I'm gonna knit a little hat to go with each of their little sweaters. So this is
so cute.
This pattern is so adorable. I linked it down below, but it is no longer available. I had it in my library.
Oh.
I just think it's so sweet. I loved the garter easiness of it. I think
It's just so cute.
it's so cute. Yeah. So it wasn't supposed to have, oh, it doesn't have ribbing along the whatever it's called, the neck, the bottom
body?
band. There's no button band
yeah.
ribbing. But I think it looks adorable.
It is
I just
adorable.
think it's adorable. So this was baby A's sweater, and then I cast on baby B's sweater immediately.
Aww.
So this is in the same
Same yarns?
same yarns,
Oh.
a light pink and a fua fingering weight held double.
I love it.
I just love it
So
so much. It's so
squishy.
cute. I love this color. Ben picked this out. He said that this was the perfect color combination. The fua is like kind of a lot lighter than the purple of the fingering weight.
Mhm.
He loved that. He thought it was ideal. I'm like, okay, well, what do you think about this one, Ben? He's like, I don't know, Mom. Jeez. I think that they're so perfect. This is like the most beautiful. I mean, I want that. I want that. The sweater is the same sweater, the Lottie cardigan. It is linked down below, and I think it's great.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I finished
on
the
your
thing.
finished object.
I mean, it's a baby sweater, but it's still something finished. It made me feel good to have it finished, and then we were driving to basketball on Saturday in Braintree, Mass. So it was like an hour and 20 minutes away. And I said, I just had like the ribbing on one sleeve to do it. And I'm like, what should I bring in the car? Should I bring something different, or should I bring the pink one and start it right away? And that's what I did. Started the pink one right away. Because then I can be on to the next thing. It felt good to finish something. I haven't finished something in a while.
Yep. Oh, wait. Should we show this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget what that's called.
So it is called the Weekend Tote, I believe, by Pearl Soho. I'm sure many of you have seen this. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. It's so good. We need to put stuff in it though.
Is that the Pima 100?
No, this is Cumulus.
Oh.
This is Cumulus. And isn't it so good?
Yeah, let me hold it. Ooh.
Adorable.
So
Such a good
cute.
color. It's
Yeah.
What is that color? It's not poppy. What is that one?
This one is called Hollyhock.
Yeah,
How
and
many skeins does this take?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I feel like possibly 2 or 3. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, and look at all these fun colors. This is Seafoam, and this is Firefly. Good. These are such fun colors. Or you could do a neutral one. We have neutral colors too. Chartreuse. This is chartreuse. And we also have good neutrals. Let's see. You could do it in...
So there's 2 sizes. It's a free pattern. The small one takes 475 yards.
So that's 2, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's 2.
Yeah, because this is 251, and the larger one takes 710 yards.
So that would be 3.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a nice size.
Yeah.
I like this size. This is the size that I would make. And this was knitted by Jane, our friend Jane Epstein. And yeah, and we're super grateful that she let us use it for the podcast. It needs to be blocked. My bad. Yeah, so this is Sandy Castle. And this is, what is this? Pearl. This is Pearl. And this is Greyhound, if you want a more neutral one. And I also got some Universal
Cotton Supreme.
Cotton Supreme. So let me go get some of that. That would be great to do this in as well.
Yeah, this is so, this is such a soft, gorgeous, Jane is fast.
Jane is fast.
It's not fair. I used to be fast, remember?
You're fast. You're so fast.
Jane also knit another sample that I'll show in a second, but we did get some other cotton. We have lots of cotton around the store right now. So this, did you say that this is a 94% cotton?
I did not say that.
94% cotton and 6% nylon. It's a worsted weight, 251 yards per skein.
And this is 100% cotton, mercerized cotton, I think. 100 grams, 180 yards. This is Universal Yarn Cotton Supreme. This is a nice bright white, which I think it would also look amazing in.
Yeah. Frank Pepe's is just really wants me to have pizza today.
Oh, so are you going to go along with that?
I don't know, but I really could
I love this color.
Oh, I love that color.
This is Orchid.
That's a really good color.
And so you would need 3 of these
for the
small one.
Mm-hmm. And the small one is not small. I mean, it's not like a tiny little thing.
This is Silken.
I feel like this yarn would be more, it would be a tighter.
Yes. More structured.
More structured fabric.
Yes. This is the yarn I thought of when I saw the bag. So I ordered some.
I love this color.
This is Brindle. Really beautiful. I don't know, taupe-ish color. And then this is Sulfur.
This yarn is so soft. I wove a table runner out of this yarn.
Oh, you wove it.
I did.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Another cotton yarn that we have from Barocco is the 100% Pima cotton called Pima 100. And Jane knit this up for us. It's called Trista by Amy Christophers. It takes 2 skeins to knit up this beautiful cotton summery triangle shawl.
Yeah.
I just think it's so beautiful. And I love this color.
People are loving this yarn. This is new to the shop.
It's funny because the Pima cotton is like kind of a mix of those two. I feel like it's a more structured yarn than the Cumulus, but it's not quite as dense feeling as the Cotton Supreme.
Yeah.
So it's like the happy medium, and I love it. I think this is so beautiful. So we have lots of colors in Pima 100. This one is called Stone Crop. Oh, it looks so good with your blue shirt.
It does.
It does. The pink with the...
Not the green so much, but...
This is called Goat's Beard.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, they do have beards.
Sure. What do you think this is
called? I love
called?
that color.
What would you call it?
Sage?
I would too, but it's called Moss.
Oh, I almost said moss. I swear to God.
What would you call this?
Sky blue pink?
Sky blue pink?
I don't even know where that came
Forget me not.
Oh, yeah.
And I would call this navy.
Yes.
But they call it iris. Don't quite get it.
Iris?
Yeah, I don't get it. Isn't an iris purple? This is blue.
Yeah.
This is very
navy.
dark. Strange. This stuff is probably in the view of the camera.
You think?
I don't know. Sometimes it goes out.
Does it? Oh, yeah. All right.
So those are some things that we've got. And, yeah. So look, we did have finished things to share.
That's right.
All right. I only have 2 more things that I'm working on. You've got 3, so you better go.
Let's see.
Okay.
Mine are like, I have to get up because my stuff is all spread all over the table. Sure, you find that shocking. Well, I pulled this out. Many of our viewers are gonna laugh. Here is my Rhinebeck sweater from 2024. I'm gonna finish it.
Or you have to finish it.
I know. Because think of how much I'll wear it once it's done. I really do love it. So
I'm so
gotta
jealous
finish
of
the
yours.
sleeves. Why?
I just love the color so much.
Yours is beautiful.
I know.
Yours
I
is
love.
gorgeous.
I love mine.
Yeah, and you wear yours all the
I
time.
do wear it all the time. I can't wait for you to be done with that. You're gonna wear it all the time.
Me too. I'm gonna force myself to finish these sleeves. So wait. Oh, I'm almost done with this sleeve. You know what? I didn't realize I was so far along on the sleeve. Yeah.
We were rushing, remember, at
yes,
Rhinebeck?
Yes. Yes.
Sitting around knitting, and you were like, I can finish the sleeve.
But at least this year I did wear it.
And everybody loved it.
Yeah. So
I love that sweater.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, this is the Pressed Flowers cardigan.
Oh my God, I didn't even say what it was because we showed it so many times.
It's knit out of Remix Light by Barocco and
I really do love it.
Noro Natsumeki.
Which we just got restocked in.
I'm excited for you to finish that
Yeah.
because I think that you will wear it all the time.
To
and
death.
It, like, really is.
Ooh, it looks so good with this shirt.
It's such a wearable sweater. I mean, it is. I
and
know.
super easy. Like, I think people see this and they're like, I could never make that. It's so much easier than you think it is. All it is slip stitches.
There's just a lot of intuitiveness in the pattern.
Yes.
A bit.
Yes.
So be careful
Yes.
saying it's so easy.
Yes.
Because
Well, I guess that's it. It's there are certain things that need some interpretation.
yeah.
And so
But
I think
I loved the pattern.
I loved making it.
I have to say that
Yeah.
the finished result of those two yarns together, I think we were brilliant. And
We were
I think
brilliant.
we were brilliant in putting those together.
Totally.
Totally brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love both of the yarns, but I think that's what really made us fall in love with Remix Light.
I put a little bit of effort into my Jacques scarf. This is by Laura Penrose. I am using Juniper Moon Farms Cirrus, which is the DK version, 100% Mako cotton. And I've just crossed over.
Look at you did a lot.
I know. So I was here last time, and now I'm going the other direction. So I started decreasing last night. So this
Awesome.
Laura Penrose is one of my favorite designers. I think she writes things really interesting. I think her patterns are very clearly written, lots of pictures, lots of like direction. But I also think that she's very, very purposeful in the way she does things, but she's also very clear. So like she has so many different tutorials. And she is right now writing up a pattern for a shawl of this, but it's going to be a little different. So this pattern uses things I've never done before. Intarsia, because the little white stripe that's happening on the middle, you have to use Intarsia to do that, which is super simple. And then this is a double knitted little seam, which I also think looks awesome. And I just think that she made it very, very... And I just want to do this the whole time.
I know.
It's so soft. The one thing that makes this a little hard to knit on, the only thing is yarn management, because you have to have 3 balls of yarn going at one time, and that can be kind of fiddly. And then I don't know what I did, but I broke the yarn a couple times. Like I have to go back and weave in some of the ends, and I think that might help too. My tag was sticking out. It was really bothering me. So yeah, I knit a bit on this. And then once you do get into a groove, then all of a sudden you go flying. And I actually think the decreasing side is, for some reason, slightly easier. I'm not sure why that is.
What makes you think that?
I don't know.
Are you decreasing already?
Yeah, I just started decreasing. Here is the center. Here.
Oh, got it.
I don't know why it is. There's
So
something
soft.
about it. I know. The yarn is really, really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
It is really a gorgeous yarn. So I'm using the Cirrus in the 2 colors. The white color is called Concrete, and the purple color is called
Starshine. What are you doing?
I'm just holding this so that everybody can see how awesome it is.
Okay.
But also, like, you could do it with a color changing. It would be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
This is
I
lemon
love
lime.
that.
Lemon lime bubble gum. What? It's so good.
That is like perfect for like a little girl tea or
Yeah, the
Hannah?
Holly.
Holly. Ooh.
Charlotte, my daughter, has to go in for some oral surgery on Wednesday. She's gonna get sedated and having an extraction done, and I am not looking forward to that. But our friend Judy, who works the shop, she knit her or crocheted her a tooth fairy pillow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
That's amazing.
Absurd. So
it is so cute.
it's got a little pocket at the top. Charlotte, she said to me,
That's amazing.
I don't want the tooth fairy to come in my room. I said, oh, okay. I said, so Judy made you this pillow, this special tooth pillow. I said, we could just put it on the floor outside your room. And she's like, great, because I do not want the tooth fairy to come in my room. And I said, okay.
It never even occurred to me that would freak kids out.
She was very freaked out when Ben...
But it's like,
Yeah,
I can
it
totally
makes sense.
see that.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous.
I know.
It's so good.
So Judy's daughter is going to bring it to the shop Tuesday because she just finished it and she's in Nashville right now.
I had no idea she was going away.
It is so...
What is she doing? Is she on vacation of some sort?
She's with her family.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at Ben.
Yeah, so they yeah.
Oh, that looks like fun.
She's just the best, and she wanted to make sure that Charlotte wasn't afraid of the tooth fairy, and she crocheted one for one of her grandkids. She did, I want to say it was either Pokemon themed or like Super Mario or something, and she made a tooth pillow. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I could crochet like that. And then when I told her Charlotte was getting her tooth extracted, she was like, I've got it. So she's so sweet.
Weightlifter guy just walked by.
This guy?
Yeah.
He goes like this. He walks.
He just walked by.
Is he the guy that wears the...
No,
guy?
different guy. Yeah, we have another guy.
Who wears
local
a Viking
celebrity
hat.
who wears a knitted, not just a Viking hat, but a knitted Viking hat. I think his name is James. I've met him. He goes to Siena like every day. That's the restaurant next door, which is amazing. And
I wish they were open right now.
so do I.
I'm hungry.
I would totally order something if they were open right now.
too.
But it's fine dining.
alas.
So it's fine dining,
It's
and they don't do
11.
breakfast. So no egg McMuffin or no egg sandwich. You know me, I love my egg McMuffins. I love me an egg McMuffin. You know where we went? A little segue. Where we've like started to go as another breakfast place. You know.
Oh, where?
Sunday brunch is like my fave. Rome Point Cafe. Have you ever been there?
I have been there.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I
It
didn't
is
know they
just
had a brunch.
it's just a greasy spoon, and it is like they run a weight. It's great. So if you're in Rhode Island, or if you visit Rhode Island and you want a good breakfast, also Dante's though, because it's my favorite.
My friend Cindy.
Do you think the boys would want to go to
Yes.
Rome Point Cafe?
Oh, I don't know. No.
No.
My friend Cindy.
Ray has to have.
She works at a country club in New Hampshire. She used to own a restaurant.
Yeah.
Now she's like in charge of all like the weddings and golf events and things. And she called me last night and she's like, I'm on my way to Target. It was like 7:30 at night. I'm like, what are you doing at Target? She goes, well, apparently the golf outing that she has first this morning at 6:30 a.m. people were showing up. They decided that they had said to all the people who were coming that they were going to be served a hot breakfast sandwich to take out. And Cindy was like, You never
No
told
one.
us that.
Oh my goodness.
So she said she called a bunch of the places that she normally calls, and they were like, well, we can't do that, like, for tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock pickup. Like, we can't. So she went to Target and she bought frozen Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, and then she took them all apart last night, wrapped them in tin foil, and was going into the kitchen in the morning to heat them all up and have them all out. She's like, there they go, $9 a pop. She's like, I got them she's like, I can't even believe this. She bought every single breakfast sandwich that they had. She needed 200.
She got them at one shop?
No,
one supermarket?
She went to 2 different Targets because they were on sale at Target. She is a frugal fanny.
Good for her.
She's like, I'm selling these for $9 a pop.
We are the opposite of frugal fannies.
She's a riot. Anyway.
Good for her.
What other knitting things are you working on?
Let's see. All right. So I forgot how cute these are.
I don't remember.
We need more.
Remember at Rhinebeck how many people were like, "Oh, I love your little ducks."
Yes. We need more. We need more
stitch stoppers.
Thank you. Yes, we're running low. Let's see. Okay, the rest is in here. So you've seen, should I do?
Oh, did you hear that? That was my stomach.
Oh, I can relate. Okay, so I've been having issues with deciding, what I want to knit, and I've cast on probably 2 or 3 things over the past month, and then just like toss them aside.
Yeah.
I hate when I get like that, when I just can't get into.
Well, that's why I think you need to.
No, well, I'm all about this though. I'm all about it.
Oh, that. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I cast this on this weekend. I only had to cast it on 3 times because I didn't do a gauge swatch, shockingly, because I succumbed to the pressure of not doing one. Because Justine was like,
"Don't blame it on me."
Why?
All right. Lori, we're not editing again, remember?
Yeah.
So this is the Agave by Yumiko Alexander.
Correct.
And this is what it looks like.
Yeah, many people will have seen it. I love it.
It's so lacy and airy and
love
gorgeous.
It, and I feel like it will be flattering on everyone. But it's worn with quite a bit of ease. So I started that in, and hi.
Hello, Kev.
I would have been probably to here if I hadn't had to cast it on 3 different times because I wasn't happy with my gauge. But here you can see the beginning of my lace. I am knitting this in Lang Ananas. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ananas.
Ananas, like bananas without the B. So it is very straightforward. It is a well-written pattern. And obviously, I'll have more done in 2 weeks. And I love the yarn.
I love the drape of that, Lori. It looks so...
It's going to be
like
so
the perfect yarn for this pattern.
Yes, that's what I think. But I will tell you...
Did you have to change... I know you already said you had a problem with the gauge, but...
Yes.
You had to go up a needle size or down?
No, I had to go down a needle size because I became this loose knitter within the past, 5 years. So the needle... Remember, the needles are recommended. You don't have to use the needle size that is recommended by the pattern, and they tell you, most good patterns will tell you that. They say suggested needle size or whichever size you need to achieve gauge. Gauge is what is important. So I really recommend that you gauge swatch so you don't end up ripping it out twice. So their recommended needle size Yumiko Alexander's recommended needle size was a 9. I am on a 7. So the recommended needle size was a 9. I started on an 8 because I know I'm a loose knitter. I usually have to go down 1 needle size. So I went to an 8, and it was really, really loose. And so I went down to a 6, and I did about an inch on a 6, and I was like, this is going to be too small, and now I'm on a 7.
I think the fabric of that looks identical to
what
it looks like. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a loose knit.
Yeah.
But
it sure is pretty.
I was just
when you say you went down, were you on a gauge swatch when you went down?
No.
Oh,
no.
You started.
I started because I thought.
And did it upset you when you had to rip it out?
I wasn't thrilled, but also, I hadn't done so much where I was like, oh, I think I kind of knew I was going to have to rip it out.
I just keep having this debate with people about gauging, and for me, like Alex the other day, Lori's daughter Alex is going to be making a metamorphic sweater. Isn't that
it remains to be seen if the kid will actually ever cast it on.
She was struggling. She was on the struggle bus. Did not want to knit this gauge swatch.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you know what I would do? Just cast on the damn thing. Because if you cast it on, you're more excited because you're knitting the actual thing.
Right.
You just have to be okay with
ripping it out. Maybe ripping it out.
And she was knitting it in the round, fake in the round, like her swatch in the round. But I don't think that that's an accurate representation of your knitting because of that yarn pulling. I for me, when I actually knit in the round versus when I do a swatch, it's never the same.
Right.
So for me, that is a foolish waste of time. Plus, she was miserable about it. So
she was miserable about it, but then
I told her, just do it, just cast it on. But like she needed to go down a needle size.
Well, so we recast on the swatch on a smaller needle, 2 sizes smaller, and she did about an inch, and I think she's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So yes, but she has not cast it on yet, and
I just think I would rather start a project and get a few inches in and then see that I'm way off and pull it out than do a swatch that's not an accurate representation of what my knitting is anyway. But
so
your other daughter, I am
total opposite.
I am so wrong.
Total opposite. Yeah.
Could not be right if you paid me to be right.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
Alex and we
love that.
Alex,
we love that
sounds
about her.
Good, and Sam was like, "No, this is wrong." Okay. I have been knitting for 30 years.
Speaking of that other daughter, I get a text last night, at 10 p.m. Well, that's when that's when she texted me. It might have been 10:45. She's like, so we just got back from the Kent ER. They took my grandson to the emergency room because they were worried that he might have eaten 2 AAA batteries. So it's not funny. I mean, it's funny now.
He did
but
not.
He did not. No, it was.
Oh my God.
So Sam tells
2
me
2 AAA batteries.
Yeah. So because he was playing with an old keyboard of Michael's, and the battery compartment, the top of it was gone, and it was empty.
Oh, but they didn't know that.
And so Michael said, I'm 99% sure that I took the batteries out when I gave it to him, but I'm not 100% sure. So Sam was like, we're going to the emergency room.
What do they do, an x-ray?
Yeah, they did an x-ray. Yeah, I think she called the poison control center, and they were like, you're only going to know by, having an x-ray. So they took him. So I was like, well, how long were you there for? And she's like, well, they took him right back. And so they did it relatively quickly. And so Sam says, and Sam, of course, could not go into where the x-ray was happening because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And the nurse comes out, and Sam's like, so did you see anything? And the nurse said, well, I can't read the x-ray. It has to be read by the radiologist. She said, but you are certainly entitled to look at the x-ray.
Yeah.
And so she brought Sam over to the x-ray, and there were clearly no batteries there.
Sam's a nurse also.
Sam is also a nurse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that anybody couldn't tell if there wasn't a battery in a belly button or in a belly.
So
did they leave without waiting for the radiologist?
They sure did. She's like, okay, we're out. And they left, and they were like ticked at them. And
who was ticked at them?
The nurses and stuff. You know,
Oh,
they were
really?
like, you're not going to wait for the doctor. So like, they hadn't like taken their insurance information, nothing. And so Sam left. Sam's like, here's my name, here's my number. And she and Michael were like, see you later.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Although, can you imagine for him to swallow those? I can't.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And
I'm
but
just
of,
thinking,
but of
like,
course,
the act of how he would have swallowed it. Although he puts everything in his mouth.
Yeah, absolutely everything. So
that's scary.
It was. I think they were like almost positive that, you know, of what they were going to see on the x-ray, but they had to be sure.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So
can't just wait for him to maybe poop it out.
Like you can have all that stuff like,
yeah, no. Ooh.
You know? Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh,
so
thank God.
At first I was texting her and I was like, are you okay? And then I'm like, I'm going to call her. But luckily she was calm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yikes.
I don't even
No
know
idea.
why did I say
No,
that. Oh, because
no
we
clue.
were talking about my kids. So the other thing I want to say is that, of course, I have one of
Angie's Twinkle Dimple
stitch markers. They're so good.
You guys, I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah. Everybody is.
I'm obsessed with them. They are flying out of the store.
Yes. Yes, they are.
They're flying out.
No pressure, Angie.
And then I just like text her and I'm like, hey, we don't have any stitch markers.
No pressure. Yeah.
She's the reluctant entrepreneur.
That's right. That's what I said. She should rebrand the reluctant entrepreneur.
I love this.
Yes, I'm extremely happy.
This might be yarn that I have to take home.
I love it.
It's technically a worsted weight, yeah?
It is technically a worsted weight. Yes.
It's kind of crazy. Yarn is bananas.
Yes.
Yarn is crazy.
Yarn is bananas.
I love it. I love it so much.
So thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Yumiko. She has a lot.
Is it bottom up?
It is bottom up. It is bottom up.
Okay, so that's that one big swoop-de-doop on the bottom right there.
Yes.
They get smaller as they go up.
So I think this is the only big one. And then I'm showing you the wrong side. Here's the right side. This is the only big one. And then they get like probably about this width between my fingers, I think.
Dude, I want a pizza.
I actually do not want pizza.
What?
I feel like I've had pizza a lot over the last like, I don't know, week and a half, whatever.
I have a pizza by myself. All right, I got one more. I have 1,000 more.
I feel like there was something else I was going to say.
Ananas is pineapple leaves and
that's right.
Wood pulp.
And I think ananas is
pineapple
means pineapple
in another language.
Spanish, maybe?
Somebody said French, but
maybe. Or maybe both. Anyway, I love it, and I just wanna work on it.
Yeah, I want you to put down your
It's very straightforward.
cell phone and
yeah.
Okay, so it is seamed up the sides.
Yeah.
Is the back just plain? Nothing?
No, the back also has the design.
Neato.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I need. I think that's going to be the thing that I need. I can't knit another thing that just has something here and nothing else, because that is
boring after
it's a block for me.
Yeah.
How many sweaters do I have?
Yeah.
Past the armpits.
Make us do it.
No, I have 7 projects I'm going to share with you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, wait.
I do have this. This was my idea, and then Gail was like, I want it. And then Gail already finished hers, so now it makes me mad.
Gail is so annoying that way.
So annoying. This is the filigree top. It is available on Ravelry. It is also available in the new Noro magazine.
Number 26.
And it is using this yarn. Hold on.
Oh God, it's so good.
I know.
I love it.
Designed by Rosemary Drysdale.
For Noro, right?
For Noro. Oh, Hajiki? Is that
Oh, Hajiki.
Oh,
Yep.
Hajiki. So this, I showed this before. This is the pattern. Sorry that it's like this. It is a very long tunic style, and it's open at the bottom for a good 10 inches. I'm not doing that. I'm making it regular short length. It is knitted. It looks crocheted.
I know.
It is, the yarn is so pleasant to work with.
No, I might want to make one of these.
It is so fun. It's only 4 rows of repeats. Once you can read what row you're on, it's super, super easy. Every other row is a plain knit row. I love stuff like that.
Yeah. Can I just say that, you know, for most of my knitting career, I really haven't wanted to knit with cotton or
I'm like
linen.
obsessed with this.
And now I'm like, I don't know, I'm all about it.
So the Noro,
because this stuff is soft.
It is so soft.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. So it's made out of cotton, silk, wool, and viscose.
Oh my gosh, it's
2 balls. If you're gonna do the short version, you only need 2. So it's also the $40 a piece. This one's called Mobara. It's colorway number 12. They do stripe, even the ones that are like mine is mostly pinks, right? But it does have the striping of the blue and the yellow and the green and the purples, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're so cute.
I think
this one is
$42. I could be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is number 13. This is Iki. I think they're absolutely just so fun. It is a really fun thing. I put this down because I was knitting up the baby sweaters. Because in my head, I thought I could knit 2 sweaters in like 3 days, but I couldn't, alas.
I think I would do it in this color.
I love that one.
This one is Sukumo.
A lot of people after the last podcast
Bought some.
got a couple of these to make this sweater. The pattern is available on Ravelry. The other thing that I might do as a change, so you basically just knit 2 rectangles.
2 rectangles, yeah.
And then
oh my gosh.
And then at the top you seam them together and then seam down the sides. I think I'm gonna figure out how many to seam together that I would normally seam together, and I'm going to leave them on hold and
3 needle
bind them off together.
Yeah.
And then I also think I might add on the sleeve, I might pick up and knit around a couple times. I'm just not sure. I'm just gonna
you could do it
do
and
whatever I want to do when I get it done. But I do.
Oh my gosh,
think it's really fun.
Love it.
It is really fun. It's really fun to have something like so mindless, and also the yarn is just really, really fun. I also loved the the first 2 rows. I think you just knit 1 row, purl 1 row, knit 1 row.
Yeah.
And I think that the stockinette, like, it is so pretty. I know it looks like more like ribbing, but it was only 3 rows. But I just love the way that it feels. I am knitting it on whatever the needle size recommended, which I think is an 8.
So it flies.
Or 7.
Oh, bye, spaceman. Oh, where are you going?
Oh, what are you gonna get?
He's going to get lunch. Oh.
That sounds lovely. Love you.
I love you. All right, be safe. Yes, please.
I wouldn't be mad if you brought back queso. Oh, okay.
He's gonna eat there.
Maybe.
I won't be.
Don't worry about it. So that's that. That's my.
Don't mind us as we have a completely separate.
I really
conversation.
want a pizza.
Can you bring me back a pizza on your motorcycle?
All right. What's your last whip, Laura?
My last whip is Look at me. I'm carrying around a Salon Paws pain relief patch.
Oh, excellent.
You never know what you're going to find in Lori's bag. There's some good drugs in here as well.
Okay.
My portage. I did more on my portage. Of course, I'm in the middle of a row.
Oh my God. Right now, move your stitch marker.
What?
Move your stitch marker.
Move my progress keeper? Yeah. Okay. All right, hold on.
I'm going to work on mine this time.
This time before next next podcast?
Yep. I'm going to pull mine out.
I have to. Otherwise, otherwise you know you're going to be seeing it with barber cords at Rhinebeck. So here's my portage. So for those of you who are just joining us for the first time,
welcome.
Yes, welcome. And boy, we're bad. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. We should really say that at the beginning. We're bad sometimes at the beginning.
You know what? People love it.
So this is The Portage by
Melissa.
Melissa Sheshwari.
Sure.
I think that's how you pronounce her last name. And just a brief review. This is what our house is making for Rhinebeck. It is a cardigan, and I love the sweater, and actually now I am loving knitting it. You can.
Oh, it's Susan G.
Oh gosh, she has a key. So don't you have a key? Oh my gosh, Kevin's letting her in. So
it's our sweater, our house sweater.
Yes, it's our house sweater, and
some of us didn't pick it. Some of us did.
Anyway, hi Susan. Just have a seat. So getting going for some people, not for all people, well, most people, was a little sticky. For me, it took a while to get going, and then I separated for sleeves, and then I ripped the whole thing out because I made a mistake. So now I'm going, and I love it. Here are the fronts, and we got some raglan shaping, and I am doing this in Lego British DK. British DK, and I love it. I love everything about the yarn. And there you have it. This is my last whip. And I will be separating for sleeves in maybe like 2 rows.
Wow.
God willing, all goes well. And again, I have Angie's. Oop, just put them toward me. Angie's
so beautiful.
Twinkle Dimple stitch markers. So
linked down below.
Yeah, and if you want them, go to Skein Yarn Shop, or better yet, go to Yarn Room Shenanigans, get the discount code, and then come back to SkeinYarnShop.com.
Excellent. All right, we have been in a knitted funk.
Yes.
Do you need to talk to Susan?
She needs to give me something.
Oh. Hi, Susan. You want to say hi to the people?
Do you have a few minutes? Okay, good. You want to say hi?
Sure.
Here's Susan. The yarn shop wouldn't exist without Susan.
Susan is the best.
She's the best.
Hi.
Ooh, I love you. This is like the best screen ever.
Thank you. I love a crew neck.
Sunrise Social Club.
And then, I don't know.
Oh, wait. What's the back? Oh. What's it say? Surfside? Oh, Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Okay. I love it.
It's good color.
Look in your skirt. In your skirt.
Excellent. Love a good
All right.
skirt.
Everybody say thank you to Susan when you meet her, because she does all of my bookkeeping.
She's the best.
And that is not easy.
She's like, yes. So we have been in a yarn funk, a knitting funk, a lack of knitting funk, but we're both going to put away our phones.
Yes. No, I feel like we're back on track.
Okay. Well, on Friday, I wore my Kaisa to work.
Yes.
And I love that tee.
A knitted
I'm going to
tee.
show you a picture. I have yarn to make another one. I have plans to make another one. And it just kind of occurred to me that like once I finish Baby Bee's sweater, I'm going to cast on one of these new tees. And I want it to be a summer tee. I want to share some things that I found. It's sort of like I really want to see, I want it to be like more than just something up here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want it to be more textured. I want it to be more interesting because I think that will help me.
You want the design to be throughout the garment rather than just a yoke.
Although I could be totally lying when I show you. Or it could just be that I really need certain yarns. And there's something in here that you're going to see it. And I'm going to say, I want to make this in Remix Light. And that is what I want to do.
Okay.
So,
and then I'm going to want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to, I feel like I'm going to want to make everything you come up with. You're going to want to make the stuff that I came up with.
I know. So we both came up with a bunch of things. They're all linked down below. So we're not putting things up on the screen anymore because time saving and it's annoying. But I'm going to show you some pictures and all of the links are down below in the description box. So just click on where it says more and then it'll say how to get our groove back, Justine's Dream Knits and Lori's Dream Knits. Okay. All right, so the first thing that I found is this tee called the Relax Tee. It is a fingering weight sweater. I thought it would be really cute in Remix Light. I think that it would be really cute. So it's a short sleeve or a long sleeve tee. It is by Amy Sher, S-H-E-R, and I love the short sleeve version of this. So there's the top. I like that structure. I think that like little whatever textured across the every so often is going to be motivating. It's kind of like a striped thing, right?
Right. And I'm all about stripes.
I
feel like the world is the knitting crochet world is all about stripes.
I feel like
couple of years, 2-3 years.
This would be great in Remix.
Perfect.
Just saying.
It is literally the perfect yarn.
Okay, so that's the first thing. Then I came up this
and we
one.
will be getting more. We're sold out of a bunch of colors, but we will be getting more in.
This one is also a fingering weight pattern. It's Kevyt, Kevyt by Meiju Callio.
Yep.
By Meiju Knits.
Oh, cute.
Oh, I just think this is so cute. Also, that overall texture.
Love.
I know. I thought this. So I have 3 skeins of junk yarn in the like dark.
Oh,
Hellbore, yeah. And I'm like, I was gonna make another Kaisa out of it.
Is that DK?
It's fingering.
Oh.
I love.
Oh, that'll be so good.
However, it is sort of similar. I mean, it's not, but it is kind of a lot like what I'm knitting out of the Noro in that like overall. But there's something about
but
that.
It's not, but it's like totally different yarn. You'll be using, it'll look completely different.
Yeah. All right. So that's Kevyt, Kevyt. The next one is Lacy Loop Tee by Other Loops. This is also fingering. I was thinking of some more like maybe the Tin Silk Lena or the Tin Lena or the Alpaca Silk. I really think it needs to be kind of cottony though. Don't you think that needs to be cotton? I
think that would be the first thing that I would gravitate toward.
It looks cotton.
Yeah. It's fingering?
Uh-huh.
So I have this in, I think I might have bought it. I'm not sure. But I love the look of it. I was thinking of casting that on instead of the
Ananas.
Yeah. And I went through the projects and some of the projects, I don't know, it seemed like there were some issues possibly with the pattern. So
okay.
So I'm just going to say that in my due diligence that I did. But I haven't written it off completely yet because I love it. I love the look of it. So
I love that one too. Yeah.
All right. Look at the projects.
Okay. Tulipan Tee. It is by Lynette by Lene Holmes Samsa. Look at how good it is.
That's nice.
Now this is in Sandus Garn Lena, so the worsted version, and I would 1,000% just ask you to order that yarn for me.
Okay.
If I knit that, but
yeah,
but it doesn't have that.
Do you think you could do it out of Cumulus?
I don't think I would want it in cumulus.
No.
I like the linen look of it.
Oh, yeah.
But I also, it's going
Yeah.
to be boring. So that's going to be an all,
Yeah.
you know, the bottom, once I get to the bottom. But it's worsted, so who knows?
Yeah,
then
it'll go quicker.
my original intent with the junk yarn, the dark, was to knit another Kaisa. I love my Kaisa tee.
Yeah, you've gotten so much wear
I just
out of
think
that.
like a dark.
I still want to make one.
I think a dark version would make me very happy. And then I have the Margot top. Now this is a DK yarn, and I just think this is so.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to find.
That's great. Oh, I love the neck.
I love this
the neck
line.
So good.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty. See how all of them are like
I would
the same
not be
kind of
tucking
vibe?
it in. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would also not be tucking it in. I'm gonna find one of the projects that I saw that I was like, oh, that's why I want this top. I also like that it's DK. But maybe some of the people, like maybe because they're so skinny, that's why I love it. Although I think this one looks so.
No, that's really. Yeah.
I just think that looks really pretty. She's so skinny.
She is skinny.
Look at how pretty that
it
is.
would still look. I mean, it looks good on a normal person.
Okay, and then the last.
I don't mean to insult her.
No, the last one is the Farnham tee by the Knit Pearl Girl. It is DK weight, and it's something about.
Oh, it's the stripes.
It's the stripes for me.
Yep.
It's the side. I love that sleeve detail where the stripes all of a sudden, obviously it's just a boxy thing, and then the stripes go the opposite direction. I just love it.
I can't cast another tee on. I have to finish my seaside tee.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. But that's it. That's what I'm at. And I think I'm really leaning towards the Relax tee in Remix Light.
Do it.
That one. I think I'm leaning towards that. I just think it'll be great. All right, I pulled up all of your ideas.
Oh, awesome.
What's your first one?
Clover tee.
Clover tee. This isn't really Lori's. This was somehow in her queue.
Well,
it's really cute. But you're not going to make a tee, but that's the Clover tee.
Right. Mine are. Oh, and then there's the new one by
the Clover tee is also by Lynette, just so you know.
Lynette. The Silverberg?
Yes.
This is the new one by Joji Locatelli. Judy showed me that and I fell in love with it.
Why is she so beautiful?
I know.
Judy's already decided that this is her Miss Babs knit.
Yes.
So it's funny, I went like very summer tee. Yeah. Let's knit a summer tee, and Lori went.
I went sweater.
Full on wool.
Full on sweater. Yeah. So Sailor Soft. Yeah. I love this. I don't know. Is it out? Is it out?
Yeah.
Oh, it is out.
Yeah. December.
Oh, I had it saved and it said it was coming out, and now it's
Okay, so this is a bulky weight.
Okay.
A Sayer yarn silk mohair and Kama Rose Snuff Nug. And isn't Snuff Nug like almost identical? Snuff Nug?
Yeah.
It's almost identical to
Cotton Merino.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do it
This is the Sailor Soft by Ann Wenzel.
Oh, yeah. Be so good.
Even like, I want to get like, look at that.
I'm all about that. And you're seeing, she has done a lot of her designs lately have that motif.
I love it.
And
this is one that I would make 1,000%.
Then my next choice is similar to that. The Norma sweater by, is that also by? No, my favorite things. I love this sweater. This is, what just happened?
I told you I forgot my password, so now it keeps telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Password.
Yeah.
I don't love the neck on this as much as like it just.
Oh yeah, because it comes up too high.
It hits funny there.
Yeah,
but I'm sure that's adjustable, right?
Absolutely.
That's the whole reason we make our own things.
That's right. And then the Lang Cloud sweater.
This is because is it Lang Cloud the pants that we were gonna get? They were gonna make Lang Cloud pants.
No.
Am I thinking of something different?
You're thinking of, we were looking, we for a brief moment.
We both were like, we're making
We're doing
pants.
this. We're making these sweatpants. Oh my gosh. And I think about it now, I'm like.
I think I was a full cocktail or two in. And I'm like, Lori, I have such a good idea. Let's do a pants along.
Oh, yes.
Remember? We were going to do a knit along. That was for pants. Holy
it was with
God.
Barocco Dash. That's what they were made out of.
Yeah, okay. So this is Lang Yarns Cloud.
And the model was this big.
Yeah, she looked great.
I'm just thinking about my big old butt.
Can you imagine?
Oh
Like,
my
what
God.
are we gonna do with pants?
I don't know. I think,
just so we could say we knit pants.
Yeah, that's never going to happen ever.
Lang Cloud is a bulky...
In the same way, I am never knitting myself a skirt or a dress.
Oh my God. This is the Lang Cloud sweater that Lori wants to make.
Because I think I would make it for Alex. She wants a sweater like that really badly.
Okay.
And then
this is the sweater that I said to you the other day.
Yes.
Like, Lori,
I know.
What's the sweater that I want that's like this?
Yes.
And she was like, what? And she's like,
I'm
I know.
Yes. And I did know. And it was this sweater.
It's the Bergman sweater.
What was this?
Like the blockiness. It's very blocky. Come
yeah.
on. You knew what I meant.
I did. And I really, really like it.
And there's a hat.
Yep.
Caitlin Hunter. This is a worsted.
Lake's cardigan? Oh, no. Bergman?
No, the Bergman, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up next.
I thought you had moved on.
No, I love it.
The Lake's cardigan by Ozetta.
Oh, you know what I would knit with this?
What?
The tweed.
The Millstones tweed.
It's an Aran weight.
Oh, perfect.
Sweater.
That's a great idea. Although I have to say, I have already loved this yarn in another pattern. And I remember like texting Whitney probably like too late at night, saying, what is this yarn?
Oh, I know exactly.
Madara.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noro Madara.
We need this.
Yeah.
We're gonna
get it.
Noro Madara. But it's also held with alpaca.
Is it?
Yeah. It is wool, silk, and alpaca.
Held with alpaca.
Well, that's what it says. Aran plus lace.
Oh, yeah.
It is quite lovely. It is quite lovely.
Yeah.
I love a cardigan these days.
Same.
I love this.
Even though I've picked all these. Yes.
Look
the
at this
saddle shoulders.
Shoulder.
Yeah. I also love that. I love that detail.
And it looks like a double knit.
Yes, I believe it is. Double knit, a button band.
Button band. Which if you've never done it before, it's not hard even a little. Very, very, very simple.
I have never done it. My mother-in-law has done it.
You slip one with yarn in front, knit one.
Yeah.
Slip one yarn in front, knit one. That's it.
There's nothing to it.
No.
Oh, and then there's this.
Okay.
This has to happen.
This is a DK. Suggested yarn, Lamana Como.
I know.
Which we're both obsessed with.
Yeah, so we're going to get that.
Lamana Como.
So we'll be getting that, Debbie.
Yeah.
She's the
Get ready. I'm trying to look at this one. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous.
And
this is the Claire sweater.
It was a little tricky to find. This is by Anchor Strick.
Anka Strick.
Anchor. But it has an R.
Does it?
Yeah. A-N-K. Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Anka Strick.
Anka Strick. Look at this purple one. Look at the size.
I love her patterns.
So, this one is like this one. Come on. That pink. That.
Ooh.
They also have a cardigan version of it. I love the balloon sleeve. I love the sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't know. With this one, I don't know. I might not do. I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, I think that I like the bat wing.
Ugh.
You know what it reminds me of, which is another. Oh, this is also. I'm going to make this. I tried on Kimberly's. Remember?
Yes! Baltian.
Baltian.
Yep.
It's a weird name.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Caitlin. It's a weird name. No, it's not. I'm sure it's some place.
It means something. I'm sure.
It's very meaningful. I don't like saying it.
Yeah, you tried this.
Baltian. Let's
Baltian.
Yeah.
Why do you call it that?
What?
I mean, if
she doesn't say.
No,
she usually says.
No, it doesn't say.
I can't even believe
It's fingering weight.
Your screen on your iPad is that dirty.
Excuse you.
I'm just saying, it's very unlike you. Yeah, that sweater, I'm just going to say it, and you know I never say stuff like that. That sweater looked really good on me.
It did look really good on you. You wore Kimberly's, and it looked really good on you.
Yeah, she was like,
give me that.
She was like, take that sweater off, because I wore it for like the whole day.
I'm going to pull up Kimberly so you can see it.
Yeah. I love that sweater.
We're very fascinating.
Yeah, no, you did so good with pulling them all up ahead of time.
Thank you.
And I think you did it while we were podcasting.
I sure did. Oh, Angie knit one.
She did? Why did I not know that?
Look at Angie's. She's so fast. She's not fair.
It's not fair.
Also, she's an excellent Ravelry library.
Just like me.
I know Kimberly had one.
Oh, it's there.
I'm going to find it. Well, keep talking.
I wonder, is it possible, I saw hers on Instagram, so it's possible she didn't make a Ravelry
No, I know.
project.
I've seen her Ravelry project page
of
it, but I can't find her name on here.
Can you search it?
I searched for Kimberly McAlinden, and I searched for Knit a Rainbow.
It is beautiful.
I think that there it is. She was a tester.
I think you're right. This was one of the first times I ever saw Kimberly on Instagram.
She knitted out of DK.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because on here it says it's a fingering weight pattern. Way to go, Kimberly.
Do some math.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right, so those are our things that are going to get us out of our funk. Are you going to cast any of those on or no?
No. Right now? Right this second? No.
Okay.
I'm not, because
I'm gonna give myself a reward.
Well, I just cast this on this weekend, so
Yeah.
my bananas.
Bananas.
Oh,
you had
did
a
you say
project page?
What was that? The Claire sweater was, I don't think you mentioned, it's knit out of Ito So Kosho. No?
The what?
Oh, I thought it was, the first one that I saw was knit out of.
Oh, no. I told you that it's knit out of the
Lamana. Yeah.
Somebody, the one you saw was knit out of Ito.
Correct. Okay.
Speaking of Ito.
Oh, yeah. Good segue. Speaking of Ito, we're getting a whole bunch of sensei in.
A crap ton, as one might say.
A crap ton. Yes.
A crap ton of sensei.
Yes.
Sensei.
Yes.
I am starving.
So am I.
I'm ordering a pizza.
Okay, just do it. Yes, so half of the order should be here this week. The other half will hopefully be here next week. I'm very excited about that because we have it in the shop, but we've sold down on it, so we don't have all the colors that we would like, and we are getting them. So that's coming. Also, another thing to look forward to. This is super exciting. We are getting Hope's non-superwash fingering base called Peace. We've been wanting this since last Rhinebeck, and I finally pulled the trigger. So I got all the colors, and you are going to want it. It's non-superwash fingering. It is so soft because I do have a few skeins of it, and if you watch Hope and Keisha's podcast called Pine Barren Knits, and you will see Hope wearing her sweater or sweaters that are knit in it, and she's also a very prolific knitter.
Fast.
And so this is Hope Made Yarn Co. is the name of the yarn, is the brand of the yarn, and Hope and Keisha makes amazing jewelry. For those of you who don't know, you should look her up on Etsy, Simply Vintage Designs. She has all kinds of jewelry and knitting jewelry. Progress keepers, stitch markers. They are unlike anything you've ever seen. They are so unique and so beautiful.
Anytime I wear my earrings, people are like, whoa, those are so cute. Beautiful.
Where's my...
We worked with Hope to create our local yarn store day colorway. And we ordered extras for after LYS Day, and they are in the computer. There are 6 left. Six left. So this is Hope's yarn in the Hope, her merino cashmere nylon base. This is called Rhody Beach Day. It's 80% extra fine superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. You get 437 yards and 100 gram skein. It's stunning. So if you were sad that you didn't get it on local yarn store day, here's your chance. We got 6.
That's right.
We didn't even tell anybody else. You're the first to know. Okay, so we do have these available online. The link is down below. And we also do have 4 of the very, very, very special Woolens and Nosh Rhody, Rhode Island inspired colorway for LYS Day called Bubbler. This is on her superwash targy fingering base, which is 90% superwash targy fingering and 10% nylon. You get the full 100 gram skein and the mini here as well. There are 4 of these left. So if you wanted either of the LYS Day things that we had and ran out of within an hour, there you go.
Yes, because we reordered on reordered on LYS Day. And once those are gone,
yeah, I can't wait to get this yarn, her non-superwash.
I know.
Maybe that's one of those summer teas that I can knit.
Definitely.
Just love non-superwash these days. Really loving it.
Yeah.
And all the cotton and linen things. Who would have thunk?
I know. Seriously.
I feel like this knitted up, like in a plain tee, would be very fun too. I really want the Santa Scarn Lena though. Although maybe I should go and like look and touch it in real life.
The Lena?
Yeah, do you think the Mermaid's Pearl has Lena?
Possibly, but I don't think so.
Do you think Natalie does?
I don't, but I could be wrong. I don't remember her having Santa Scarn.
I just love Santa Scarn.
Check it out.
Oh, she does have it.
Oh, she does have it.
I want to touch it.
Do it.
They're closed today.
It's going to be good.
I'm sure it is.
Isn't it going to be really similar to that, just heavier?
Yeah, worsted.
Yeah.
I want that.
Okay.
I want you to get it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Good talk. Angie is teaching a magic loop sock class. People ask us all the time for sock class. She's the best teacher.
So
sign up.
The best.
The link is down below.
Yes.
Want to grab
Deb's also the best.
Deb's also the best. We got some new things from, well, not new to us, whatever.
Oh, whoa!
We talked about these on live. On
we didn't do it on
but we didn't
on the
talk about these on the podcast. These are the Delaque O Snap Sacks. This is the small. It is awesome. These are awesome. So there's a handle.
Yeah.
There's a little side handle if you wanted to clip it to something. There's snaps.
So many pockets.
There's zippers and extra pockets on the inside. Once you fit a project in there, it opens up quite a bit.
Yeah.
People were asking like what size project could you fit in this? I mean, you could easily fit 2 skeins of yarn in this bag.
Easily.
I think it's perfect for socks. I think they're like ideal for a pair of socks, especially if you're doing 2 at a time. You can tuck those at the bottom down there. The snaps are great. The colors are great. This one's called Ocean. This one is called Grass.
This is Petal, and that's Sunset.
And this is Sunset, I believe. So this is the large size, just for reference. So it's about twice as big. But you still have the straps on the outside, the handle, lots of snaps, huge number of pockets in here. You could take this and stick it right inside your mesh tote at the bottom so you can easily pull it out, keep your projects separated. They're awesome. I was so surprised at how fast these were flying out of the shop. We only have 3 of the large ones left. We have a bit more of this.
Yes, but these,
they're awesome.
People love them. They are flying out of the shop.
I love how, I love the see-through-ness of it all.
Yep. But the gorgeous colors. This is my favorite.
It just is. I don't know why. I love that.
I can't believe I don't have one.
I don't either. I love that more than the pink. Can you believe it?
No. Because it's a good pink.
It is a good pink, but I love that.
No. I know. I love this.
I think I might need one of those.
Same. How are we going to tell them apart?
Well, I don't know. And then we also got the tall mesh totes in. So mesh totes are a favorite around here. I finally got myself one. I have the regular mesh tote.
You got one of these?
No, I got the regular one.
Oh, okay.
The normal size.
I still do not have one.
I'm telling you, I think it's fantastic. I think it's like the best bag. Yeah. So this is the tall mesh tote. Has the handles, has the snaps, has the strap to make it a over your shoulder bag. Comes with an snap see-through bag that coordinates with your color. Comes with a pair of scissors that get
I mean,
I can't, you can't see them, but there's scissors in there, I promise.
Yeah.
There's no
pockets
pockets on the inside of the bag,
water
which
bottle.
I think is kind of great. But then there's 2 big side pockets and the zipper across the front.
This is Sam's favorite bag.
I love this too because you can stick like your project thing on this side, and then
your pattern.
You're still your pattern or what I put in mine on my outside thing is like my keys. I put my keys and my phone on the outside so that I know that that's where it is.
Yep.
Love these. So we have them in purple, the red, and the olive. We're sold out of blue. Purple, red, and olive. These are great bags.
I think they were, I don't know if they must make it in mustard.
Yeah, but we didn't get them.
Yeah, because they were sold out.
So
no more, so we're out of the
regular tote.
The regular
mesh tote.
Mesh.
And we're out of those pink ones. Those sold out immediately.
Yeah.
We did pull a bunch of Judy's bags.
Yes. Because
Gail and Laura were talking about them on the podcast, on their podcast, and we talked about them last time. Just know the reason we don't have them on our website is because you do this on consignment with Judy, number one.
Right.
But number 2, there's so many patterns and they get swept away real quick. So if you see one that you love, call the shop and say, I saw the one you showed on the podcast that's black with the sheep.
Yeah. And we'll know.
Look at these knitting sheep. So these are the large zipper totes. They come with their structure, their interfacing. She always uses a really pretty, this isn't a plain fabric. It's like a very lightly, let me see.
Oh, it's lightly, like a plaid?
Yeah. With the strap. We love these bags. They're not available on the website, but just call us 401-398-0110. Oh, so we've got the black sheep, knitting sheep. Look at this one. This one is
that's brand new.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's not going to be here long.
How pretty is that?
That is, so I think she rated Jane's fabric.
It's hard to see this one has like little flowers on the inside, like subtle little flowers. They're so pretty. How about this pink?
Fuchsia.
There's more of that flower pattern on the inside.
I love this one.
Well, this is my bag.
Yep. Except in the zipper.
I love this. I love this color.
Yep.
Zipper. This one is awesome. Awesome. This one is so cute too.
Oh, sorry. I just thought I'd get these.
How about these? How about those little sheepies?
Yeah, that's a new fabric. Or new to us anyway. I don't think we've had that before.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So these are here. There's more.
And there are more.
So many. There's so many of Judy's bags here. So if you see something or you want to, let us know. Judy also came up with a new way of making these are her sock.
We used to call them sock
bags. So it's a structured bottom. Okay, so it stands straight up on the table, or when I throw it around, with the drawstring. Interfacing goes up to about here on the bag, and then this is loose so that you can fold it over.
Yarn bowl.
And it's a bowl. A deep one.
This one.
Oh my God, aren't they so cute?
So cute, the dogs.
We love them.
We had some cat ones. Is this a cat? Nope, this is so cute.
Oh, those are
Look at that.
cute puppy dogs. And we have a ton of these too. We have a ton of Judy's bags right now. Lots of bags. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in the shop. We're looking forward to getting some new things. We're looking forward to trunk shows. So
that's right.
Next time, before you see us, again, right?
No. Michael?
Yeah, he's going to be here before.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe? What's the date?
June 13th. It's the 2nd
Oh, yeah. No, that's right. I'm sorry.
So
yes.
Michael from Upland Fiber Company is going to be here June 13th and 14th with the trunk show.
They were up in Maine, I think, this past weekend, he and Kate. And where are you going?
To get that yarn.
Oh, okay. So, yes. So Michael came in December. If you were lucky enough to come and get some of his yarn, then
Came in December?
Yeah.
That's what that
Yes, it was like December 14th, I think. I think it's like 6 months
yeah.
almost to the day.
It was on Vlogmas. I vlogged about it.
Oh, okay. And yeah, so at that time he had his core worsted and his core fingering, and now he has a new base called Merhair that's DK. And
This is for me.
no, it's not for you.
Damn it.
This is for Jen. Jen is making stone point with this. Jen and Angie are making samples for him. So this is it's DK weight, 280 yards, 100 grams, 5 to 6 stitches per inch, 2-ply,
70% American merino and 30% American mohair. I think this is for me.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
I think it is.
It's not. No.
I was going to confuse you.
You're not.
I want it.
You're not confusing me into getting what you want. Not this time. No, he's going to be here in less than 2 weeks. No. So it's 70. Yeah, you just said that. What? I'm so mean. Yeah. I don't get you every yarn that you want.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is he also bringing the core worsted?
I would think he's bringing everything.
Okay.
He's bringing everything. 100%. He's bringing core worsted.
This is so soft.
So in case you are unfamiliar with Michael's yarn, the name of his company is Upland Fiber Co. And we just love it. We love Michael.
She got it for me.
We love, stop it. We love everything about Michael and his company. All of his yarn going to kill you. Everything is
text Michael right now and
sourced
for me.
and milled and dyed. Everything happens in the American Northeast. Don't text him. Oh my God. And we just love that. We love that his yarn is so sustainable, and we love what it does for local economies. And
it's gorgeous.
If it was possible for me to wholesale it, I would, but he's a, boutique yarn company. So at this stage of the game, you can only get it through him at trunk shows and at festivals. So you should follow Upland Fiber Co.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to call him.
You want this yarn in your life. Trust us. I mean, come on. I actually, for those of you who are new, I made my Ella, we're not really sure, by Isabel Kramer. I made that out of his core worsted, and I wear it constantly. I love it.
I'm pretty sure that this is for
Oh
me.
my goodness. I'm pretty sure that Jen will kill you.
Look at my pizzas here.
Oh my gosh. We didn't have this. Is this the first time that no one has, I mean, Susan came.
Super interrupted.
But she was expected. I got to keep an eye on the time. Oh, I got to go. I got to go babysit. I got to go. Bye-bye. I got to go babysit the kid that did not eat batteries. We're so happy about that. No, I don't. I just have to leave by.
Have some pizza.
No. Do I have to leave by 12:15?
No.
I hope so. I hope not, because it's 12:16. Oh, that smells really
I
good.
know. My God, it's our favorite pizza.
Oh, all right. I might have some of that. All right. Are we wrapping up?
Here, we're all done.
Oh, wow. Close to 2 hours.
One more thing. We do have the Miss Babs Trunk Show.
Oh, yes.
In July. We'll be talking about that more.
Yes.
Don't forget the giveaway. Comment below.
Share your favorite memories of us, or when you met us, or you can say happy anniversary, whatever you want. You're gonna get
Lori
credit.
Give Justine that yarn.
No, don't do that. I will not like your comment if you do that, but Justine will definitely like it. Yeah. So comment here. Comment
on Instagram. Share it.
So you're gonna do a post on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So. And then where else? Yeah. Oh, like and share. Yeah, we love that.
Subscribe.
And, yes, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Everybody gets some pizza today.
I might be having some. I might have been talked into pizza, but not giving her the yarn. Oh, that does look really good.
Meatball and ricotta. Once pizza season.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have to.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.